right.
All right.
So this is the first ever
Why are you rubbing your hands together like
playthrough
that?
because I always rub my hands when I talk. All
Okay.
right. I don't know why.
You
I
look
did
like
it
an evil
yesterday when I
mastermind.
was talking to Logan Wolverine at freaking Universal Studios. Anyway.
All right, let's get started.
So this is Vampire: The Last Masquerade. The Masquerade. Why do I keep saying the last? It's like the last Airbender. Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines. Okay. So Mike, you have some experience with this game, correct?
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
Only
Is
with
it-
the beginning, but yeah.
Yeah, like me personally, I've never played this game except for just getting used to the controls and going through the tutorial real quick,
I'm playing the actual
making
tabletop
sure our
game.
recording is going to look not like crap. And I've actually played the tabletop version of it. I wouldn't say extensively, but I have played it over, several weeks. So
All right.
I have experience there. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start a new game.
Awesome.
This time I will be doing all the controlling.
I'm taking a break.
Yeah, Mike's like done after Fallout.
Oh, I'll be playing Fallout 2 when we do that.
Yeah, mainly because I'm not gonna be able to do that. Now I want you guys to know, like, when it comes to this game, he might have a little bit of experience, and I might have some tabletop experience, but like,
I always go directly to the character sheet
yeah, I know.
with this.
I kind of wanted to show people like what basically when you do this one right here, because this is what I did to make my test character. It asks you a series of questions like, your best friend, screws you over. How do you react? It's like
Yeah,
bash
shit
his
like
face in or tell the cops. Or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
Like that, something like that. So it then figures out what type of character you should play. But you can change it after they give you like the general thing. I'm gonna do this. I don't like Ventru because Ventru can't suck on the blood of
Homeless people
well, they can barf up when they do homeless people
and rats
but,
and stuff. Yeah.
but they can't suck on the blood of rats, which is
And
like
hookers.
kind of a easy way of gaining blood.
Yeah.
When last time I played tabletop, I was a Toreador, so I think I want to try doing that again.
I actually made a Nosferatu once. They're alright. It's just you can't really
history.
you can't really talk to people that much, like normal people, because they don't really like you. Do a rapacious bloodlust. Sounds great.
Nah, I'm gonna try to talk my way through. This is gonna be the most boring playthrough ever.
Oh, do Beautiful Monster then.
Okay.
What does that do? That's
People find me absolutely mesmerizing.
presence lasts longer, but you can never raise wits above 3. Oh, so you can't really. Yeah, I don't know if I'd do that. That's not really good for talking. That's more good for physical stuff.
Okay, so let's try rehab counselor.
You want if you want knowledge as your first, so that won't be very good for that either. The way they describe what it actually does is kind of confusing, but I know what it means.
Yeah.
They like your presence and stuff.
We really should have had a plan coming in.
I don't know. I have a plan with my Fallout character.
Character does the beauty for grace, blah blah blah.
Costs more to raise your stamina, strength, firearms, and intimidation. So that actually would be, if you're going for just talking, that'd be okay. Maybe Teamster?
Maybe I'll just do none. There's
Yeah,
no
that works.
history. I
No
have
history,
absolutely
so you
no
can go
history.
straight up. Just
Okay, so my
do
attributes, the
whatever.
first one I'm going to do is social. I'm going to want, basically, I need to be able to persuade people. And I need... I can haggle or seduce. Should I haggle or seduce?
seduce.
Alright, my second one's going to be
It'll be
mental.
more useful than haggling, if I'm not mistaken.
My second one's going to be mental.
I'd do
And
either
research,
intelligence or wits.
intimidate. Hacking.
Hacking's pretty useful.
Hacking is definitely useful.
Hacking and lockpicking are pretty useful in this, just like in Fallout.
Yeah.
In the later Fallouts.
All right. So basically, how this works
should
is you
specify.
have 3 attributes. You have physical, social, and mental. You have to choose one as your main, your second main, and then your throwaway,
Yeah.
essentially. So you get 2 points to put in your main. So I put 2 points in social, and you get 1 point to put in your secondary. So I put that in in mental.
Yeah.
So I'm social and mental, not very physical. That's fine though.
So
then we
three
got
talent
talents.
points. I'd go with like subterfuge
Yeah, well,
for talents. For your 3 points there.
subterfuge you can see is really good for seduction, but that's it.
Do subterfuge and intimidation.
So what I like to do is I'd like to do security because you can lockpick.
Well, security it takes points from skill, not from talent.
Oh,
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was going a section at a time. You won't need brawl and dodge too much because you won't be doing physical stuff.
Yeah.
As much.
So subterfuge.
Do 2 intimidation since you already have 1 on seduction from your charisma or whatever, your appearance. That's right.
All right.
Because then you have 3 on each.
Wait a minute. I guess so. Why do I want that though? Like, 1 second.
You said you wanted to talk to people.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
See, you have 3 points for that column.
Yeah,
you
I
have
know.
1
I
point
hate
for,
it though.
yeah.
Like, okay, so like.
That's what that thing was where you swap your priority from you could do
Yeah.
There was one that lets you do skills for 3 points instead if you want to go back and
It's
change your
fine.
thing.
I just really like stealth and security.
Security will get you lock picking.
Yeah, I'm gonna need security. I need to be able to lockpick.
You can do some stealth later if you find yourself having problems sneaking around.
Yeah. Hacking,
I do.
finance, investigation, or scholarship. Scholarship actually does 2 things,
Yeah, so did I think investigation did
but
too.
it helps
Go
my
back up.
persuasion.
Go to investigation. No, never mind. I was
no.
tripping.
And then I'm gonna do computer because hacking is huge.
Yep.
Bloodlines, yay! Aspects, clarity,
Disciplines.
and presence. Okay, so basically, what these are like your abilities.
Yeah, which are
so
derived from
since
which
I'm-
clan you choose.
This is not gonna be my name.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
What should you name him?
It's not. It can't be Nene because it's not a girl.
No, it's not female, so we can't do Nene.
I don't know. What do you think?
That's
It's your
the whole
character.
point of me. Okay, whatever. We're gonna go with just Krag because I can't think of anything off the fly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was doing it the wrong way.
2 fingers, my friend. 2
Yeah.
fingers.
No, because mine I have it set different. It's like the reverse
It's
of that.
all good.
Couldn't scroll over.
All right, so these are like your abilities as a vampire, and since I am, whatever the hell clan, these are the 3 that my clan allows. So I have Auspex, which basically allows me to see the auras of people around me. All right.
That'd be pretty useful.
Yeah.
Presence
I have
too.
clarity,
Celerity.
which basically celerity, whatever, you know what I meant. Basically, it increases my speed. And
Yep. Presence would probably be pretty useful for you. 'Cause
this
you can make
is
people just run
considered a
away.
violation of the Masquerade.
I'd do presence.
Auspex is not considered risk violating the because this basically like anything that like people can physically see you doing is considered.
That reveals you as a vampire.
Yeah, it reveals that I am a vampire, not human. So like Auspex, all it does is make me see people differently. It doesn't make them see me any differently. How's clarity? If I start running around at stupid speeds, people are gonna freaking understand. Hey, that guy's running around in stupid speeds. And then presence
is good. It doesn't carry any risk.
Yeah.
And it can actually make people like run away from you.
Yeah.
So since you don't want to fight people, I might go with that.
I actually kind of like.
I mean, you get all 3 powers no matter what.
Well.
But that just depends on. That just determines.
So it tells you different because like
So,
at level
yeah.
2 you get something different. So at level 1, right, you get to reveal the auras. At level 2, you basically
And look, it
modest
also
distance.
it adds points to some of your attributes too. To wits and perception.
Does it?
Yep.
Huh. So there's that. And then clarity, basically, you know what I mean. So like presence is the weird one because they get to like suffer chances, and it's like it increases as you gain things. I personally like Auspex because I am talking.
All right. I was saying presence for those situations where you do get into combat, that makes them less effective.
I suppose we can do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to
I
you,
personally
but
just like Auspex because you see people from a distance.
definitely want auto level off. That's good.
Know where
Down the
everybody
bottom.
is. Basically,
I hate games that even
Sam
have
Fisher.
auto level as a function.
Yeah, well, I actually had auto level on during my
Really?
test play, and it didn't level me up. So there you go.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's what. Oh, by the way, these things up here, these are the chances I have. If I blow the fact that I'm a vampire 5 times, then that's game over.
Yep.
Humanity up here is kind of different. So the more humanity I have, the more
The less
in
chance you have
control
to
I
frenzy.
am. The more in control I am. The less humanity I have, that means I'm more likely to frenzy and just go like a crazy freaking guy who can't control himself, and therefore possibly risk the fast that I might break the Masquerade.
True, yeah, and it's basically your morality meter.
Yeah. So like if I kill humans, my humanity goes down. If I help people, my humanity goes up.
Yep.
So I'm going to be super awesome helpful because, you know, I'm really good at talking to people.
Let's do this. Opening cutscene time.
Now, the only thing I don't want to do is run into Sabat because, like, they're like the evil vampires. It's because you have good vampires, which is the Camarilla.
Which is, they follow the Masquerade and everything.
Yeah. And then you have the evil vampires, which is the Sabat, and they're the ones who are just like, screw it, we're awesome vampires who have awesome powers.
Yep.
We're going to screw over everybody.
Everybody.
Now, I could go through the tutorial. It's a little lengthy.
That's up to you. I mean,
I could probably knock through it real quick, though, because I just did it last night for testing this.
with the homeless-looking vampire, right?
Yeah, the guy who looks like a
biker kind
like a biker dude.
He looks like a cross between homeless people and a biker.
Yeah.
You done been bit.
Yep, I done did it.
We should play the tabletop game one of these days.
I was actually strongly thinking about it.
Yeah.
And
because there's a bunch of other
now you might be
ones
wondering,
too.
why the hell did we just get staked? So, like, in this one, like, you guys have to, like, completely take away all your...
kindred.
I'll just won't talk during
My
this part.
apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric
You can't really
of our
understand what he's saying
existence,
anyway.
have been broken. As Prince,
Should've turned the
I am
subtitles
within
on.
my rights to grant
Yeah.
or deny the kindred of this city the privilege
I'll
of
do that
siren.
in a minute.
Many of you have come
Can
to
you
me
skip
seeking
this even?
permission, and I
I
have
can, but it
endorsed
explains
some
a
of these
lot.
requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all.
Basically, this guy
Shortly
is the
after
prince
embrace of this
of
vampires.
of the vampires of the city,
pains me to announce
of the
sentence,
Camarilla.
as
And
up to
so,
tonight I considered the
if
accused
you, as a
a loyal,
vampire, want
upstanding
to
member
sire
of our
another
organization.
vampire, you have to come
But
to
as
him
some
and
of
ask
you
for
may know,
permission. Because they
Yeah.
don't want
penalty for
too
this
many
transgression
vampires. Because the more vampires there are, the more likely you are
Know
to,
that I am
you know,
no more
Yeah,
a
break the
duty,
masquerade.
I am a
Reveal
servant
yourself.
to the law
Exactly,
that
and you
governs
want
us
to keep vampirism as like
Let tonight's
a secret.
proceedings serve as a reminder to
So,
the community
what ended up happening
that
is
we
this
must
chick turned us
adhere
into,
to the code
she
that
sired
binds
us,
our
so we're now a
society.
vampire.
I think it was actually a dude,
we
unfortunately.
endanger
No, that was a
all.
chick.
No, it was a
Our
chick,
blood.
because there was, you know, sex involved.
Forgive me.
Doesn't mean it couldn't be a dude.
Well,
Just
mm,
saying.
Let the penalty
no, my guy's
commence.
not like that. And look, you got Cloud's Buster Sword. Boom.
Oh.
Dead. Anyway, so
Yeah, he fucked
if
up
you,
and turned
if you
us without
sire
permission.
another
Which leads to
vampire
the fate of the
without
ill-gotten
permission from the
progeny.
prince, you die.
Without sire,
And usually, in most
child
cases,
are doomed
your
to walk
sired
the earth
vampire will
never
die
knowing
too.
their place.
Yeah.
But
Their
in this case, we
responsibility,
get special because
and most
otherwise there would be no game.
importantly, The
Yeah.
laws they must obey. Therefore, I
Be
have
like, oh, it
decided
was like an
that
episode of a
So
TV show.
when you sire a vampire, you have to teach them everything about being a vampire. Like that's the whole point.
So
It's
now we're
like, think
essentially
of,
fucked.
Think of it like Jedi's. You know, you
Yeah.
got the Padawan, and then you have the Jedi Master. Well, our
If
Jedi
Mr.
Master just got
Rodriguez
killed
would
because
let
they
me
weren't
find
supposed to
you.
have a Padawan.
I
Yep.
have decided
Essentially.
to let
So we
this
have no
kindred
teacher.
So we have no teacher.
They shall
That's
be
fun.
instructed in the ways
Yeah, I
of
was
our
thinking
kind
about with the
and be
tabletop game, it'd be
granted the
cool
same
because there's like
rights.
all the different
Let no one say I am
like there's the ones
unsympathetic
that
to
kind of are in the
plights and
same
causes of
universe
this
with like the
community.
werewolves and the mages and shit
I
like
thank
that.
you all for attending these
Yeah,
proceedings.
I don't know. I think
And I
it's
hope
hard enough
their
when you have the
significance
vampire
is
hunters,
not
and
lost.
that's
Oh yeah, there's the
all you
hunters
need.
too.
The Sabbat and the vampire hunters are pretty much the only major.
Yeah.
Because when you start adding in like the werewolves and all those, like it just like everybody's trying to kill
tedious.
everybody, and you have
Yeah.
to like there's like no. You have to watch your back like 5 times instead of yeah. She was wearing a thong. You have to watch your back 5 times instead of like just
Your
once.
sire,
This game was not
tragic,
made
my
for children.
apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us
Anyway,
must
so I'm gonna skip the rest of
must
this if I can.
adhere to.
Nope, it just pauses it.
wish to
No,
Isn't that
I
wonderful?
can turn on, however. Let's see.
Subtitles.
Gameplay.
It'd be audio, I think.
Audio.
Yeah, it'd be
View
subtitles.
Well, what do you know?
If it's not in gameplay, it's in audio.
When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old
Alright, we get it.
society. Understand my predicament.
I got it.
Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent
Alright.
behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire.
Yeah, we understand that the audio is kind of weird. It's actually like this
This
in-game.
is your
Yeah.
Like
trial. You will be
the
brought to
the
Santa
audio's
Monica.
off
There
from the
you will
left
meet
and the
an
right
agent
for
by
some
the name of
reason.
Mercurio.
Yep.
He will
And
provide
in
the
case you're
details
wondering,
of your
like,
labor.
oh, whatever, that's
I've
not
shown
how
you
this
great
works in the game if you
clemency.
played it.
Prove it was more than
I'm
a
actually
wasted
using the
gesture,
unofficial
Fletcher.
patch,
Don't come back
which patches a
until
whole
you
bunch
do.
of different stuff.
Yeah.
Mainly because I was told it's the best way. It's the way to have the best actual like experience with this game. Because I guess the original game has a whole bunch of different like glitches and all
Flaws.
this. And it's basically telling me how to move around and all that. And I already know this.
Item gained. Yeah, see, that's different. That must be from the patch, because I didn't get that shit when I played it first. Long time ago.
So.
Oh,
Who's this
here's this
guy?
douchebag.
What a scene,
Yeah,
man.
when you click,
Ooh-wee.
it just makes the subtitles go away.
Yeah.
Plop you out here like a naked
Anyway,
baby.
when we're done with this guy,
How about that?
here in a second.
Ah, look, kiddo.
So basically, he's gonna be like, hey, you know, you gotta go feed on humans, blah 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 blah. Unfortunately, I can't hurry this
Who
on.
are you?
What's important is I'm offering help.
This guy's name is
You make it
Jack.
back from Santa Monica
Jack
with your
off.
hide and we'll trade life
Jacko
stories,
Jack off?
okay? Till then,
Yep.
I got about this much time. You in or out?
I don't have much time. I'm gonna try to do the.
Youngsters these days. Well, your funeral, kiddo. But keep a couple
Why
things
don't we,
in mind before you
do this tutorial next time?
First, the Masquerade. Now,
I'm listening. I can
right
actually
on.
skip a lot
After a
of this.
while,
Oh, nice.
now with all that said,
Yeah.
also drink deep.
So he's basically saying you don't have to worry about crosses. You don't have to worry
If you
about.
pull this
Bullshit.
off, come downtown to
You
the
know,
last
garlic,
round, I'll
who
tell you how
cares?
jacked this whole situation is.
But you do need to feed.
Or you will die. Well, you'll probably just frenzy, but
Yeah, I guess I just skipped the entire ordeal, which is whatever.
fuck it.
So yeah, so
Oh.
basically within his thing, the tutorial brings you along like how to fight people, how to feed, how to do this, how to do that, all that noise. And then when you're done with the tutorial, you end up in here. The only difference is because I didn't do the tutorial, I don't have a gun because I can persuade him to keep the gun
Oh,
he gives me.
okay.
That's fine. We're gonna be able to get some other things here quite soon. So this is
You gotta go to like the laptop and stuff, right?
yeah. Well, I'll do that next time.
Next time.
Next time.